Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Around the Creek podcast. As always, I'm Elijah.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Owen.
Today we are going to be talking about the seven
I think seven.
Seven episodes.
seven mini episodes.
Minisodes.
So yeah,
The
let's get
mini
into it.
Bluey episodes that were released by Bluey, but
Yes.
weirdly enough, in a separate category.
No, I guess it's just to organize it on Disney Plus.
Well,
I guess so.
A lot on Disney Plus. There's also a lot of shorts for other shows, like Gravity Falls, for example, where they did mini episodes. They put them in a separate collection.
They did?
Yeah.
Did not know
And
that.
I think other shows have them as well.
But yeah, there are 7 episodes. Dog, Bingo 3000, Muffin Unboxing, Letter, Hungry, 3 Pigs, and Animals.
I completely blanked.
I can tell.
Wait.
Let's talk about them in order. So the first one was
what? I don't
Burger,
remember the
yeah.
names.
Oh yeah,
Some
Burger Dog.
annoying music.
Burger Dog.
Oh my
Burger
gosh.
Dog with the new song.
It's like same vibe as It's Raining Tacos.
Yeah, Perry Grip.
Perry
It's
Grip,
Perry
yeah.
Grip vibes.
Which I
Very much.
really
Perry Grip
dislike.
Yeah.
I mean, it's made to be annoying.
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
the
like.
point. It's the point. It's the point, yeah.
To a point. I thought some of his songs. I remember having some of his songs on my list, like a bunch of them. I used to be really into his stuff, and he had some he had some good bangers. So the thing about this episode is they're so short. It's hard to really describe what happens in the episodes, and it's just much better if you went and watched it yourself, because then it's much funnier as well.
Mhm.
So I'll try and describe what happens in this
You
episode.
don't necessarily need to describe it.
My
I think
abilities.
most people, and I would say most people listening, have seen it. So let's talk about our favorite
Probably,
parts
yeah.
of it.
I
And
mean,
what we know about it, because I know you have a lot of notes, right, Owen?
I have
Right on?
one.
One. Okay, he's got one.
One.
Oh, I know exactly what that one note is. Let's go
yeah,
over it.
we all know what that note is.
What note do you think it is?
I remember mentioning,
Muffin
hey, write that
unboxing.
down.
No, I mean I have one note for this episode in particular.
Oh, for this particular. Okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
per
yeah.
episode. I
Yeah,
see.
and I just mentioned it, so
Uh-huh.
that's basically it. But basically, in this episode, the girls want to listen to a song using the dad's phone because they don't have phones. They don't have phones. I just realized that they don't have phones.
As most 7-year-olds and
children.
5-year-olds should not have
Yes,
phones.
I agree, but in this day and age, it's like you see
Okay.
kids have phones.
He
So
makes a point. There's this kid at work, and he's 9, and he has a iPhone 13.
what? 9?
Yeah, he's
With an
not-
iPhone 13?
I don't even think he's 9 yet. I think he's about to turn 9. I think
Brother,
he's
I
8
didn't
right
even
now.
get my own dedicated phone.
I
until
didn't get
was
one until I was
15.
in 5th grade.
Yeah.
The only reason I had a reason.
Lucky.
I had a reason.
I didn't get mine till I was 15.
I walked to school.
That's true.
That's
In
a
the
terrible
city.
reason.
No, that's a valid
in the
reason. That's
city?
absolutely a valid reason. Yeah.
Alone?
No, I get it. Yeah.
I walked alone in the city to school. There's
That's a
a
scary
reason.
reason to have a phone.
It's a good reason to have a
It's a
phone.
good
I
reason
guess
to
so,
have one,
but
yeah.
it's a scary reason.
And now because I work and everything, I obviously need a phone.
Mhm.
Well, yeah. I got my phone when I entered high school.
I got my phone when I was 15. Well, I guess me and my brother shared a phone.
Well, like even granted,
were
like
younger.
my first phone was like some junky like $100 Samsung.
My
no,
phone
same.
is still a junky hunky dollar.
Mine was an iPhone 6.
Actually, not even $100. I'm pretty sure it went for like $50.
Then I tried to
$50?
replace the battery because the battery life on iPhone 6 sucks.
I'm gonna
So
look up the price of
battery
it.
and I
Hold
broke it, and so I had to buy myself a new one.
on. Let me look how much this
Rip.
was. It's like 50. It's like it ranges from like $20 to $75.
That's a big range. Goodness gracious.
It is a big range.
But that's a good price. I mean, did it work? I mean, obviously it worked.
It worked. I mean, it did its job.
For calling,
Mhm.
which is all you really need. So
The only annoying part was like when I got a new phone, I had to like get all my contacts back and stuff because I got an iPhone.
Mhm.
And I think I even changed. Yeah, I think my number changed too. Anyways, moving on.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about Burger Dog and the
Kids
fact that
having
the kids did not
phones.
have phones.
Oh yeah, right. So they dance to that fun animation stuff
And
there.
wait, while they don't have phones, we gotta remember they do have a tablets.
Yeah, that's
Tablets. They do
normal.
have tablets. They do have
That's
tablets.
normal.
Yeah, which is normal.
They only used it twice.
They've used it a few times.
Used it a few times, yeah.
When? That doesn't matter.
No,
Well,
no. Hold
yeah,
on.
in other
I got
episodes,
this.
yeah.
I got this. I can name
Bluey
like 3.
trivia.
I can name 3.
I can name 2.
Road trip. What was it? Road trip? No,
Well,
road
they
trip.
didn't
yeah.
use it in Road Trip.
Well, still, they were there.
They were there.
Yeah.
Bob Bilby, of course.
Bob
Yeah, so I
Bilby,
was gonna say
yeah.
that.
And then oh, what's that one? Family Meeting.
When? Oh,
That's
right.
what the entire thing was about.
You're right. You're right. That's a good point.
So
But we don't see it. They
We
could
do
be
see it.
lying. Maybe.
We see
Anyway.
it in like the recreation.
Yeah, but that's okay.
No. Like isn't there like a part where it's I don't know.
No,
Still, it's there. It's there. Either way.
it's there.
It is mentioned, yeah.
Okay, but after the dad gets a little annoyed with the music, he turns it off and makes a bunch of excuses to the girls. It's like, oh yeah, no,
Oh,
my phone
died.
my
Gee
phone
whiz,
died.
guys.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
like
out of battery.
you know the new plan where they try and update your phone and they have to turn it off. He was really funny during this part.
Which
He mentioned
I'd be
like,
lying if I said I haven't done stuff like this before.
really?
Because kids want to listen to the same thing over and over.
It's
and over
that
and over
it's always something that I just like, it's these little like white lies that just have to be done sometimes.
I didn't. Yeah, I guess that'd work. That's not a white lie at that point. That's just a lie. What is a
I
white
guess.
lie?
White lie is one that is a lie that has no harm. Although
Yeah,
technically,
it's a
Ah,
white
there's
lie.
a
lie is
little bit
wrong
of
in
harm.
pretty much all normal context, in my opinion. But I mean, I'd be lying if I said I haven't done the same. Like, especially because my sister knows how to use Alexa, because she can
Oh
talk,
no.
and so
God forbid she can
I end up
talk.
muting it. But she's tall. At the age of 5 years old, she's tall and can unmute
That's
it.
scary.
And so it's annoying.
That's scary.
Just say, oh yeah, Alexa's asleep. Don't wake up Alexa. Alexa. has to go to
Sometimes
bed.
I'll pick up Alexa and smash it on the floor. Of course, I could just unplug it.
You know what you could do?
By the way, that same kid
Name
was
it
like,
something
yeah,
else.
I have a Google in my room, and I'm like, okay, bud. That's great. I mean, I have an Alexa next to me, but like, I've had it unplugged for literally years.
I have.
Ever since I
Alexa
learned
as
that
well.
Alexa can like laugh at you, I just like stopped.
She can laugh at
Alexa
you.
can
Yeah,
laugh.
apparently
at you.
there's like random laugh. Just look up like Alexa laughing. It's terrifying.
I'm good.
I say Google's even more frightening though. Google's much more shady than Amazon, in my opinion, even though they both are.
Google more shady than any. That's a debate for another time.
That's a debate for
Yeah.
another time.
Anyways,
You should.
So,
I also know.
Away
and then
from the creep.
Bluey Chili straight up snitches on Bandit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no. Bingo. Snitches
No.
on Bandit. No.
Chili calls
wait.
Bandit. Chili calls
Because
Bandit.
Bingo went to get Chili.
Oh yeah, you might be right there. Yeah.
I am.
And then there's just the exchange of expressions, which are just hilarious.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
The sound sounded very weird.
Yes.
In this episode.
Throughout
might have just been on
all the
your end.
episodes. It might have been on my end.
But when I watched them
No, 'cause
by
I'm
myself
listening-
before,
Go on.
they also sounded like that.
Because I listened to it on my end, and here's my theory. This could be completely wrong.
That's just a
But I think
theory.
that because this might have been like the quote unquote off season for Bluey, and these episodes, I don't know how sporadically these episodes were put together.
They
But
do seem a little.
I'm gonna
sporadic.
say that like it could potentially be because like the voice actors weren't in a good a position.
It may not
where
be
they
a
were able
studio.
to get into a studio.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or like
Might
a
have been
high
at
quality
home.
studio. Yeah.
Because there are
Although,
situations where voice actors will go and voice act at home instead of
Like
going
maybe
to
they
a
were on
studio.
vacation or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
and it's like with that in mind, they released the announcement for the mini episodes almost right after someone called out that
Yeah.
there would not
Which we
be
don't know if it
more
was like.
episodes.
We just don't know.
We just
I don't know.
don't. We just
I'm
don't know.
curious. I'm curious as to when these were actually created, like animated and stuff,
I
brought
Yeah.
into existence.
I'm wondering if they took they have audio footage from other episodes that they're using because Bluey sounds younger in some of these episodes as well.
I don't know.
Than
That's also. We also need to keep in mind they do a lot of voice doctoring in these
true,
episodes,
which
true.
we'll get into when we talk about
which we will get
the
into when we.
truck one. What was it?
Anyways,
I
I
don't know.
think.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
we
the
gotta-
muffin one.
yeah,
I
muffin.
think we should move on
Why
to
did the
Bingo
truck one?
3000.
Oh
Yeah,
yes, Bingo
Bingo
3000.
3000.
So moving into Bingo 3000, which is the next episode out of this series of mini episodes. And it's Bingo, but Bingo is broken. No matter what Bandit tries to do, Bingo's legs keep popping up. And so he calls a repairman. Repairman's not very much help. Tried turning it off and on again, wiggling the nose, nothing works. So takes Bingo upside down, shakes her, and then we get horizontal Bingo as well. Bingo goes horizontal.
Horizontal
Bingo. I remember seeing this. I had to go back and pause. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's horizontal Bingo!" Where
He
it
pulled up
literally
like a
looks like a
normal
PNG of Bingo,
and just like
That's
if you
what it looks
rotate
like.
it.
If you rotate 90 degrees, it's like horizontal Bingo, and I found it really funny, funnier than I should have found it. But it looks like, because you know, if you go to the website, you'll see like pictures of different, like that's what it looked like. Like legs out, arms to her sides, like she was doing like some sort of plank or something like that. It's kind of funny. I enjoyed it, but yeah, and then I believe that when Bingo gets fixed, like she starts working again, or I think it ends with her going boop again, legs go back up.
I have returned.
Welcome back. We were talking about you. All good things. All good things. What's your thoughts on Bingo 3000?
Or we should be ranking the episodes. I just realized that. We should be ranking them. We can do that at the end.
Ranking? Yeah, we can rank them at the end.
Yeah. I like this one. It's cute. It also reminds me of my dad because he used to do this thing where he like pretended I was bought
Held you
from a store.
horizontally.
No, but it was like he pretended he bought me from a store and he
Held you horizontally.
yeah, yeah. And he pretended to like drop me on the floor and he was like, I'm not gonna drop you because if I drop you, then I have to go back to the store and there's no more and then there's no more like Owens at the Owens store and that was fun. I
That
like
could
that.
go from very cute game to hospital visit very quick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I just wanted to mention this very subtle thing where Bandit is pretending to call. He holds the phone on his shoulder at 2 points. The
Yeah, I saw
invisible
that. I
phone
really
that's
like
not
that.
real. That's so good.
Well, it's
Mhm.
like the thing of like generational. Like if you look, there's like I've seen a few people where they'll do like side by sides of somebody who's like I don't know a millennial and then like a Gen Alpha or Gen Z, and they'll do like how do you like
Is that really
how
what
do
they're
you
called?
pretend
Gen Alpha?
yeah
Gen Alpha is like the newest generation from.
newish
That's
yeah
hilarious.
Isn't it like 2010 forward?
I think so
I don't know.
something like
Something like
that.
that, yeah.
So glad I'm not. Never mind. Anyways, but yeah, and they'll like, how do you do a like, how do you like pretend you're on the phone? And then like, the millennial will like use their like thumb and pinky, and then the other, and then like the Gen Alpha or Gen Z will just like use a flat hand because the cell phone.
Yeah, of
It's
course.
kind of like that. So I mean, Bandit was like, well,
I think if I
he
were
just used
asked
like a cell
that,
phone. Anyways,
it depends how to be asked the question, because I think if like how do you pretend you're using a phone, and then I would do like the finger
I
and
would
thumb.
have
Well,
done
like,
the
what
pinky
kind
and
of
the
phone?
thumb too.
If
Yeah,
if
that's what I would
someone
do.
asked me, hey, how do you use a phone, then I would do like holding up my hand to my ear.
Because despite like having an iPhone for like iPhones being pretty much as old as I am, I still
Mhm.
like I don't know. I don't know. That's just like what I know. But I guess
Yeah.
now I'd probably do an iPhone.
Well, yeah, because
Mhm.
we grew up watching. So we grew up watching like media that was probably earlier than us. I'd
Yeah,
say
that's true.
for most, and so that kind of that was the thing. How you pick up a phone and you call. That was just how you did it back in the day.
Back in the
Before
day.
before cell phones, and so that older media that we were watching, just like kids nowadays be watching you know media that's maybe 5 years back, something like that.
Terrible.
Like say Bluey's the first season of Bluey came out 5 years ago, right?
Oh my.
Oh.
And so
It did. That's awful.
Oh.
and so I mean,
Don't
it's
tell me
probably from
that.
that. From that to carry over 5 years later, it's a drastic difference. And you think about how it just happened the past 5 years.
Oh
Literally
no.
nothing.
No, a lot's
No, a
happened.
lot.
Yeah, I
We had a
know.
global
I
pandemic.
know.
That's kind
I'm
of
being
big.
hard. I'm being hard
Oh yeah,
funny.
yeah, no, that's yeah.
That was kind of a big event.
Just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Just a little bit.
We're on the brink of World War III, and then that's also
Oh yeah, that too.
Every day. Every day.
that's kind of just like an everyday thing now.
Well, that's
But
like an
yeah, a lot of
every
things have
year
changed.
thing.
It's an every.
But
That's true.
but it's like the percentage goes up, percentage chance goes up every year. It's like rolling a
That's pretty
skin crate
accurate.
in CS:GO. It's like, oh, my
Mhm.
chances getting World War III go up every single time.
Anyways.
But yeah,
Next episode is. What is it
what was the
called?
third one? I think it was.
What is it called? It's the one with Muffin, but what's it
Well,
called?
Muffin. I think it was like truck.
Muffin
It's something to do with
unboxing.
truck. Muffin
It's not
unboxing.
truck.
Muffin unboxing.
Muffin unboxing, yeah.
I think
Where Muffin
yeah.
has her own YouTube channel, which would absolutely take off.
Like
And
that couldn't go wrong.
Well, I think it just is like, I think this is like slightly a joke on, or like
On
a play
Ryan's Toy
on.
reviews.
oh yeah, entirely.
Yeah.
Entirely.
Absolutely.
But
Which
realistically,
I have my own
if
personal
Muffin
feelings about, but I'm not gonna get into that right now.
if Muffin did make a YouTube channel unboxing stuff or doing literally anything, people would eat that up. They would love it.
I feel like Muffin would just be like, I don't think she'd do toy reviews. I feel like Muffin would do like
No, she'd
something
do like
like Do Perfect would do. Like she'd try to
Muffin
maybe not Do
Muffin
Perfect.
trick shot.
trick
Not
shots.
no, not Do Perfect. What's like a YouTube channel just destroy stuff? Like something totally like
Demolition.
Demolition Ranch, exactly. Muffin to a Demolition Ranch YouTube channel. That's
She would,
exactly
though.
it. She would.
Oh yes.
Give
Even though
Muffin
that's,
access
like,
to
all
guns
illegal in
and
Australia.
she'll move somewhere where
And
it's
you know
legal.
she's a child, but
Yeah. There's also that part. But she would. She's very destructive. And pretty much
Yeah.
every episode she's in, she's just a destructive force of
That's
nature.
why a toy review would be funny. It'd be like what's his name? Max Mofo.
Ooh, she could do like a toy durability test. Which just tries
Yeah.
to destroy the toy, yeah.
Like Max Mofo. Anyway. This episode's probably the best one in my opinion. Oh,
pretty
maybe
fun.
not. Oh no. I take that back. But it was very funny.
on the road.
It reminded me
Sorry.
of Bumpy and the Wild Old Wolfhound with the edits and stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the cuts between Stripe, Muffin, unboxing the toy. Really funny stuff.
Mhm.
And then Stripe literally says a bad word. Like
But
Oh, no
it's a
word.
perfect. But they do a cut.
yeah,
It's an
but
interesting
the
cut.
way
It's
the
really yeah.
the way the
It's
beep sounds makes it sound like that word, which is
which is
definitely
really funny.
intentional, and I can't
And,
believe
yeah,
was passed by.
I was
Disney.
surprised this got by
Yeah.
Disney. Someone had to approve it at Ludo. Someone had to approve it at Disney.
Actually,
Like-
probably multiple people at Disney.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
they're like maybe they just skipped over it. I don't know.
I don't think there's not very many shows that can do that and get away with it.
Mhm.
There's actually wasn't there I feel like there's some show where it was literally where it was that like they would just swear and be bleeped out. I think it was an episode of Arthur, something like that.
Oh, it
Arthur?
was.
Yes. I remember doing a deep dive with my homie about this because we were going
Deep
through like some
dive?
old deep dive on a whole bunch of
Deep
PBS
dive
kid
of
shows.
Arthur.
A whole bunch of PBS kid shows. And
Mm.
we found some of the most insane stuff. I think we found a subreddit called like the Daniel Tiger's Neighborhoods conspiracy or something like that. Like I don't even remember what it was, but it was super funny.
That sounds stupid.
But Well, it wasn't a conspiracy about Daniel Tiger. It was just like a stream of just like weird stuff about the PBS Kids shows. But that point
Mm.
aside, there was an episode of Arthur where I think there was just constant swearing, but it was
There
bleeped
was.
out. Yeah.
That's really
I
funny.
think it was taken off of air, wasn't it? I'm pretty
I
sure.
think every episode of Arthur was taken off of air. Let's be honest.
For like one reason or another.
Well,
yeah.
no. But at the time when I
Arthur
watched
was
it as a kid,
pretty.
Controversial.
Arthur was very controversial and also like really diverse and what do
I
you call
love
it?
Arthur.
Yeah,
Arthur was
really
a
cool.
very
They didn't stray away
out the
from
box show.
like.
Yeah.
No, there was an entire episode about gay marriage, which I thought was
I
really
know they
cool.
didn't stray away from topics, which I liked.
No, they didn't.
That was on the later end of the seasons, but even like when did it start? When did Arthur start? I think it was
Oh my
like
god, 19 something.
Ages.
no, really the 1900s?
Pretty sure.
Like
Probably.
1900s,
I'll look it up real quick.
1990s. Even back
Oh wait,
then.
the 1900s.
They're
Wait.
watching it World War One.
1996.
1996?
Wait, what?
Wow.
That's
Okay.
crazy.
And it's
Wait,
still
that's actually
going.
insane. Is it? No, it's not.
No, it isn't.
No, it's
Ended in
not.
2022.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah. No, it went for 26 years.
That's
That's crazy.
crap.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't that good.
It was. I love it. I love that show as a kid. I watched pretty much every episode, I dare say. But I loved going home to watch Arthur. That was like my Bluey before Bluey.
Yeah. It's quite Bluey-esque, actually.
It's very Bluey-esque
with
because
the deep
it's
messages.
Yeah, it's
a bit more
topical
adult.
instead of like
Not adult, but like teenager.
yeah.
Tween, if you must. Yeah.
It wasn't just like trying to teach you math or anything like that. Like it was an actual like
No,
like,
no
like
one
topical,
ever
yeah.
liked. I don't believe that anyone ever enjoyed those kind of shows. Oh, that's not true. Wait, I'm lying to myself.
No. I disagree. Odd Squad was fire.
What was it? What was it? What was the math one or the science? Magic School Bus.
Magic School Bus.
Magic School
Oh, of
Bus was
course. Magic School Bus is great.
Was the stuff.
But you can't forget Odd
That
Squad.
was
Odd Squad
amazing.
was great.
I never watched that.
It's dumb, but it's fun. It's
It might
like
be
a fun
American.
dumb. Yeah, but I think don't you have PBS in your
Yeah,
in
PBS
Canada?
is
Yeah.
big. Except I never watched cable.
It wasn't on
We
cable.
never had.
PBS was
I know,
on
but
cable.
we never. Yeah, but we never watched that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so what we actually did, my dad went to the library and got CDs of these episodes because they had like compilation things because they're
I
poor
remember
or something,
those, yeah.
and then burnt those discs to our own discs so that we could watch
piracy. I
them
see.
forever. Now that's not legal. Don't do it. Don't come for me. But
Oh.
he didn't like that.
No. The thing is, Elijah's Wi-Fi's been acting up. Keep going.
Yeah,
he'll be back in just a moment.
I can tell. He didn't like that.
He didn't like your opinion.
Yeah, it's not an opinion. It's a fact. It did happen. But apart from that, one other thing I wanted to mention about the Bluey episode, the Bluey mini episode that we're talking about with
Mhm.
Muffin. I
Is
think
that-
her voice is different.
Oh yes. Yes, we
I
actually
think
did. We did a comparison. Oh, welcome back, Elijah's
Am I
back.
back?
Yes.
Yeah, we're back.
We're talking about Muffin's voice.
Oh yeah, it's something else.
It's different. There's no way it's not.
No, it definitely is.
They might have not had like
The thing that I notice is that Muffin's voice always had a bit of a growl to it.
Exactly.
And
There's
it
always
just,
like
like,
a
it's like,
And then
it
this
sounds
episode,
really
it's gone.
Kind of sounds
Yeah.
like squeaky.
exactly.
Yeah.
It sounds really like this. I don't know.
Yeah, nasally.
Yeah, well, no, Bingo's nasally. Bingo has a nasally
Oh yeah,
voice.
Bingo's
Muffin has
nasally.
like a growly voice.
It's got like a
Yeah.
Like she's constantly angry or something like that.
like.
Yeah,
Oh, I hate
kind
that.
of. No, but you kind of nailed
Yeah,
it.
let's
It's
stop
exactly
doing
kind of
that.
like that. No, but you're right though.
Mm-hmm. And the next episode is I don't remember the name. I should have written down
Wasn't
the
letter?
names.
Wasn't
It's
oh, no.
letter.
Letter? Yeah.
The one with the girls and grandma healer.
And Bandit's awful
This
spelling.
This may have been my least favorite one, to be honest.
Why? I thought
I
it was
really
I
like
don't.
great.
this one.
I thought it
I
was
think it
funny.
might. I think maybe it's because it's making fun of me a bit too much because I'm literally Bandit here. Almost
Well,
all the
I
words
think
that
we
he
all
wrote.
were.
Yeah, but especially me because I have dyslexia. And like I was looking at the words he was writing, and I was like, "Yeah, that's how it should be spelled. Why is it not spelled like that?" He was right to believe that.
But here's the thing: Bandit was 5 when he wrote that. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
So
I was
And like, if
8.
I looked at stuff I wrote and I was like,
Yeah, that stuff's
5, and
incredible for
it's
5 for my
I
age.
had
really
perfect spelling
funny.
at the age of 2, but we're not gonna
No,
talk
you
about
did
that.
not.
No, you
Lies,
didn't.
lies,
No, I'm
lies,
just kidding. It was at
lies.
the age of 4.
We had an entire debate yesterday on how to spell lasagna.
No, there was
I
no
can't believe
debate.
there's no Z.
I knew the answer. I knew the answer, but y'all didn't. Let's
How
see.
is there no Z? Like that's just not.
That's what I
Z.
thought too. Because
What about pizza? Like
whenever I write
Pizza.
lasagna on like my customers to go orders, I will write
we really do that.
LAZ
Okay, right?
dot.
So here's my thing. It's lasagna, not there's a z, nah. It's not
So
z.
so the way I say it, whenever I say lasagna, it is not the correct way to say lasagna.
I'm sorry, what?
But I say lasagna,
That's
and
dumb.
that is the way it sounds and is spelled.
That's fair.
LASAGNA, lasagna. And that's how I remember how to spell lasagna.
Lasagna?
Lasagna.
Jeez. Okay.
Because that's the way you spell it. You wrote
Anyways.
lasangua, lazangui,
Yeah.
and then
Let's not make fun of me,
Elijah
that's
wrote
ableistic.
lasanga. Lasanga. Bazinga. But
Anyways, I
But
don't like this
I
one.
realized the second I sent it that it was
yeah,
wrong.
it was incorrect. It's okay. I didn't know how to spell lasagna till like 9 months into my job, so it's okay.
Anyhow,
I was today years old.
but yeah, I feel like always, because like always, first off, working with kids and watching them try to spell anything at any age is absolutely hilarious.
Mhm.
That's just mean.
It's not
I used
because
to
I
spell.
help. Because if they want help, I help them. Like I don't just let them struggle. If they're not struggling, I let
Okay.
them go with it.
You're not like my parents.
But like, if they want help, I'll help them. But like if they're if they're just like doing their own thing, I'm sure.
Is it just writing because they can? I guess
And
that's
then
fair.
like, so I mean, yeah. Oh, funny sidebar. So they did this thing this year at work where there's like weekly reviews for the like, not reviews. Well, yeah, I guess reviews. Or
On how good the students are, or the
no,
teachers.
like not reviews. Just like what's it? Reflections. Like a weekly reflection paper with a few questions on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Which I have, me and the head counselor have the absolute pleasure of reading.
That
And
sounds
oh
like
boy,
fun.
oh, that is a fun read. I don't think we're doing one this week, which is sad, but
It's
we
fun
might
because then
tomorrow.
because not just because of the misspellings, then you get to read what is going on in these kids'
Oh
heads.
yeah, oh yeah.
That sounds fun. What's the wildest thing you've seen a kid write on one of those?
Oh, I'm thinking. Honestly, the first week, we only did it for 1 week, and honestly, nothing was that wild, other than they all didn't like the same thing.
It's all different
Which it's
things.
this. No, they all didn't like the same thing.
Oh, they all hated the same thing. So then you're united
Yes.
by their
Yes.
dislike. Okay.
Yeah. And it was so we do this thing at camp where everybody kind of comes together. So there's morning flagpole,
Mhm.
even though it's like a day camp, we still do it. And sometimes there's a camp-wide one. Like there'll be a camp-wide one 2 to 3 times a week. And all the kids put under what they didn't like. It was always all camp flagpole.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'd do something about that, but that's like not my choice.
Yeah.
Why is it
That's
just
like
because
the boss.
it's just
It's
no
one
one
person who
cares?
likes it and everyone
a-
else hates it.
Well, no, it's because like the director of the camp, so like the person
Uh.
in charge of the entire camp, his decision was to do that.
Mm.
Does he read them?
Does she read them? No,
Oh,
it's
she.
it's only for us to read.
Okay. You can't read them, or you can't give them to them to read.
I
for them to
can.
read.
It's
You
just
can. Okay.
well, it'd actually be given to my supervisor, who would then probably pass it up
Mm-hmm.
to their supervisor, who would pass it up to them. But
Let's go up the chain. It's just a
yeah,
stack of like letters with
which
angry
is funny
children writing on it.
because I know the director. Because I've as I've gone there for 11 years. I know everybody, but yeah, it was just funny. I'll let you know. There'll probably be some very unhinged.
Ah, yes. Well,
Anyways.
stay tuned for that.
Yes.
Last thing I wanted to mention at the end of this episode, we learned that Bandit hates their
Lasagna.
mother's cooking.
Oh, that's why we were talking
Yeah.
about lasagna.
Lasagna.
They hate the mother's lasagna.
And then Chris like teases him by saying, "I'm making my lasagna," and then
How do you
Bandit's
mess up
still like
lasagna?
powering.
Because it's
Oh, I
pretty
hate
simple.
lasagna.
It's just like beef and lasagna pasta, and then like some
And
marinara
cheese.
sauce and cheese. There you go.
I hate it.
I could throw it together myself.
It's awful. But how do you mess it up? Like specifically one person.
It's
like,
pretty
that's
easy.
weird.
It's
You just must
pretty
use
easy to make
bad
lasagna.
cheese or something. It's
Maybe.
like foot fungus. Anyways, so I didn't like that one too much, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm just projecting
Try again.
projecting a little, just a tad. I have to do something super quick. So you talk about the next episode. It's the one where they eat children.
One where they eat
Oh,
children.
yeah.
Oh yes.
I'll be right back.
So if we are to talk about my least favorite from the mini episodes, it might be this. This one's down there.
Oh yeah, I think this one would be on the bottom. I
But
mean,
it's
it was
between-
great because we
it's
were having a
between-
good chuckle making.
But like between
jokes about it.
Hungry and between Burger Dog and Hungry, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just Bandit playing a game where he's pretending.
It's
to
literally
eat Bluey.
Bandit eating his
Like,
daughter.
That's it.
Yeah. That's the whole episode.
I can't say anything more about it because that's it. Like,
yeah.
all right, and then after Hungry is Three Pigs.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably the best one.
Yeah.
It's
pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
It's very similar to Cinderella, which was a short they released a while back.
I remember that. Yeah.
Mhm. I think this one might be better than Cinderella. There's like no way to describe this episode though.
It's
even-
pretty good.
We
Like, it's
cannot
just-
even begin to describe this one.
Bandit's very
It's
expressive.
Bandit and
That's
the
how I
kids'
described it.
interpretation of the Three Little Pigs,
Yeah.
and it's nice, and the expression there is just fun.
The thing I do want to mention is the one line where he says, "No, I can't pee in the pool. It's against my religion," which I just thought was really funny.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious.
But go watch that episode fully, maybe a couple of times because he speaks pretty fast. I can't believe it's in one frame. It's one
Yeah.
frame
Oh, yeah,
for
the entire episode
entire
is just
thing.
one I guess scene set.
Perspective.
Perspective, yeah. Not one frame. It's not just Bandit T-posing
Not
for like
one
a straight
frame.
4
It's
minutes.
one one.
Yeah, it's one frame and
perspective.
there's this dialogue.
It's just style.
It's like a podcast.
And then we have
Yeah,
one
it's
more.
like us.
We have Animals, which has another horizontal bingo.
Exactly. Except a bit more comfy horizontal bingo, not just, you know,
Like,
just
Bingus.
not like
standing.
static PNG horizontal
Exactly,
bingo.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Bingus.
Wait, is she horizontal
Yeah.
or is she vertical?
Horizontal.
That is the question.
Horizontal. Yeah, never mind. Horizontal.
Basically, what Chili does, it's just Chili and Bingo in this episode, and Chili is using her fingers and hands to pretend to be like different kinds of animals, like how they would move, kind of thing, on Bingo's back, kind of scratching and tickling and stuff like that, poking, and it's just cute. But the only thing I
Yeah.
don't
Cute
like
and
about
or
this episode,
disturbing.
yeah,
it's a little disturbing.
the fingers with the spider, that was awful.
Oh yeah,
That
the
was
finger
just-
spider.
I wonder if the animators doing that, they're like, ugh.
This goes right up there with like Blue Mountain, because it's like
think that's
I don't think this
Yeah.
I
was
really Blue
meant
Mountain
to.
is
Like,
like
top 10.
I don't like it.
Top 10 most like
Meh.
most disturbing
Yeah.
things in Bluey.
So it's a little bit frightening. But just like, especially like she's like a spider or something like that, right? And like the way her fingers, she's like, I think with like Bluey characters and they have only like 4 fingers, right? They have 3 fingers and a thumb.
I think so.
Yeah, yeah. I practiced drawing Bluey hands. Yeah, it's like that. It's 3 fingers and it's a thumb. And so that was kind of disturbing. But you know, since Bluey characters are relatively simple, I mean they're rectangular dogs.
Rectangle.
It was a little bit a little bit you know, I guess uncanny, I guess you could say.
Yeah, it was a little uncanny. I was not expecting that.
Kind of like how Blue Mountain has it like really just all of it was a little bit terrifying, not gonna lie.
just a little.
It's like
I can't remember
abandoned
how
like
many
8
Especially the
animators.
cave scene.
Yeah.
I really wonder how many animators, while editing or just doing that episode, they're like,
I think they're probably laughing. I would be giggling. I'd be like, oh my god, it got fun. I thought this episode was fun. I like episodes that do something different. Different animation styles included in that, and animals did do that. I think all these minisodes are pretty fun to watch. Nothing like groundbreaking like the next Sleepy Time or The Sign, but it was a fun episode. These were fun episodes to watch. I enjoyed them. They were goofy. They were silly. Got a few chuckles out of them.
It's a nice little like, hey, Bluey, here's some content because we don't know what the heck we're doing for season 4.
I think it was a reminder, like, hey, no, Bluey's not over. Don't worry about it. You heard the rumors. They're not true.
Yeah, they're probably not true.
Probably.
Hopefully not.
I mean, I did outright say that Bluey is not over, but we'll see.
I guess so. And before we go, 2 things. Wanted to mention that I'm pretty sure they're also gonna make more of these.
Yes,
I think it was
supposed to be
confirmed.
20. Yeah.
But what's
pretty
weird
sure
is that they show 2 frames on the Disney Plus screen with Bingo playing like drums, which looks really cool, and there's no episode of that. So it's already a teaser to it, kind of. And last thing, as always, let's rank them. This time, let's not do out of 10 because, you know, they're short.
Are we ranking each one separately?
1 to 5, starting with Hamburger.
I think we should just put them on our own independent list. Like,
I think we should just do 1 out of 10. Just because they're short doesn't mean we should.
No, but I mean like just do like one, top 10 Bluey episodes. You know,
we just want to do our top. All right, so.
Oh, but that's difficult. Then I have to think about it. I don't want to do that.
Okay, so we have a list here. Let me make this easier. Let's visualize it. You're gonna hear. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna do it like this.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna have to agree. I see. Okay.
So where do things belong?
Let's start with the worst one.
The worst one. What can we agree on? Because I know our worst one is different. Hungry. Yeah, there we go.
Hungry's got to be.
We can put Hungry on there.
Hungry, and then after that, I would say Letter. In my opinion, I didn't like that one.
I would put Letter higher up. Where would you put Letter, Elijah?
Honestly, that's like my second.
Your second?
Your second favorite?
I would put it
of this.
I would put it third.
Okay. I'm just the only one that thinks about this then.
We can always move it. We can always move it. So we're gonna put Letter third for now. Now where do we put? Because we also have, I think, Pigs in a Blanket. Is that what it's called?
No, Three Little Pigs. Three Little Pigs.
Okay,
it's just 3 pigs. Just 3 pigs.
3 pigs. Okay, should we put 3 pigs first? It's either 3 pigs or it's what's Muffin?
It's definitely 3 pigs.
3 pigs. All right.
I would put 3 pigs first, and then put Bingo or my personal rating would be Muffin third.
Muffin third. Really?
So then Letter would be 4th.
Okay, I could agree with that. I agree with that. So we'll put muffin here, muffin on third, and we can put letter fourth. But then what would go second? What would go second for y'all? Because personally, I think the one, what's the episode called? It's muffin something.
Muffin
Unboxing.
3000.
Muffin unboxing. There we go.
No.
Muffin
Oh yeah.
3000.
No. I'm
Bingo
dumb.
3000. Oh, true. Where are we gonna put Bingo 3000?
Probably like
Fourth.
fifth. I
Fifth?
think that's fourth. Yeah, fourth.
Fourth? Okay.
Yeah,
Do we want to move letter down to 5 then?
Up.
You want to move letter up?
Move letter up. I think muffin unboxing belongs in second. We could put letter.
I think that belongs in
Disagree.
second.
I fully believe that muffin unboxing belongs in second. Letter belongs
Outvoted.
in third.
Outvoted.
You've been outvoted. We're gonna put muffin unboxing in second. Oh, yeah. Muffin unboxing in second, and we're gonna put letter in third.
No, not third. That's absurd. You kidding me?
It was fun.
Wow, it was a good
It
episode.
was a good episode, yeah. And then 4, we're putting Bingo 3000. And 5 would have to be animals, right?
5 would have to be animals. And
Which leaves
6
us
would
with
be
6.
Burger Dog.
Which
Wait,
is
no,
Burger
Burger
Dog.
Dog's not bad.
No, that is like
Oh,
not
I hate
good.
the song.
I hate
okay.
the episode.
It's got fun
It's got
scenes.
funny
That's why it's over 7. It's because it does have.
I don't think it's 6. I think it's 5 then.
You know
I'd
what?
rewatch
I agree.
Burger Dog over animals.
I agree with that actually. All right, so number 7 we have Hungry. Number 6 we have Animals. Number 5 we have Burger Dog. Number 4 we have Bingo 3000. Number 3 we have Letter. Number
Letter should be
2
lower.
Muffin Unboxing. And number 1 Three Pigs. Owen disagrees. So I think Letter's a good episode,
Okay, whatever.
but that's our list.
Letter
there
is a
we
good
go.
episode. You're just mad at it.
I might be.
When do y'all speculate that the rest of the me episodes will come out?
If they do.
I don't know, man.
I mean,
I imagine they
know.
already have them done though. I would imagine because
They
they're taking a
probably
little bit of a
do.
hiatus.
I find it interesting that an animator who wasn't a part of it wouldn't know. I guess if you're not a part of it, you wouldn't know about it.
He's probably on vacation. He is on vacation, isn't he?
Yeah, no, I
Probably.
think he did season 3 and then he didn't, because they had season 3 done a couple years back. I'm pretty sure.
I guess so.
So they probably worked on this afterward.
Who knows?
He's working on season 3. Yeah.
All that and more on the next episode of the Around the Creek podcast.
The Around the Creek podcast.
Anyways,
Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
We're an
Apple
Apple
Music,
Podcasts.
and YouTube.
I
we're-
assume you
okay.
already know we're there, considering you're listening to us.
Okay.
but- Yeah,
Check us out
Owen-
wherever.
Okay, let me, the person who put them on the platforms, tell you what they are. It is Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, YouTube.
Didn't I just say that?
No, you said Apple Music and Apple Podcasts, and then you forgot Amazon completely.
No.
No, you
Oh,
said
maybe I did.
Amazon. I think okay. Never
Who
mind.
knows?
They're on the platforms. You can ask your Alexa to play here on the Creek podcast. I still haven't gotten over that. Have you looked into our analytics? It is
No
literally
shot.
in the past 3 days like half Alexa. So it's just been going through every single episode on their Alexa. I think that's awesome. Whoever is out there listening to us on
Whoever's
Amazon
listening
Alexa,
on Alexa,
you're a real one. We love you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
real.
it's awesome. All right, well that's all we have to say. Oh, Elijah, you can
Yeah.
take us out.
As always, I'm Elijah.
I'm Aiden.
And I'm Owen.
And this has been the Around the Creek podcast.
Goodbye.
See you next time.